Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we're back to set up my budget planner for the month of May. For May, we're going to be using SaraMarie's sticker kit and Free Spirit, the Happy Planner sticker book, because the colors just kind of mesh with her color scheme for the month of May. Now going into June, I will be switching over to Caffeinated Cake, so I'll be using a more vibrant sticker kit for that month. And so I think that'll be fun to try out something new. Um, Also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing below. It is greatly appreciated. And thank you all for returning. Or if you're new to my channel, just watching my video, I appreciate each and every last one of you so much. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, you guys are going to see some errors that I'm going to make because typically at the beginning of the month or before in the Erin Condren 7x9, I will start my sinking funds and my debt tracker. I take a page from the back, cut it down, and tape it to the month tab divider page, so that way I have that extra page and it's like a spread. Instead of stuff just being on the end of one, I have something on 2 pages. Well, I did that, but I attached it to the June tab divider. And then I went and count the pages in June, and I had more than enough to cover June. So I was like, yay, it was a goof up on my part, but it actually just worked out in the end. Also, you're going to see me mess up in the birthday section. You guys know I normally don't use the birthday section. I always just put a quote there or something. But in May, my youngest son is turning 21, so I wanted to put that in my planner, and I wrote the wrong date for his birthday. And I knew I failed that day, and it wasn't a hard fall. I mean, it was really like one of those goofy slow motion falls where you just kind of miss your seat. And I actually missed the corner of my bed. And just kind of landed on my rump. Had to sit down there for a minute and laugh because I couldn't believe it happened, but it did. But yeah, so I think I knocked some of my common sense out or something, where I forgot my baby's birthday and then how to spell Josh, Josh's. I was trying to say his birthday, but yeah, I was just messing up by the time I got to that page. So you guys are going to see that later. May is going to be a 5-week month for me, and I count the Sundays on the calendar, and that is the beginning of a week for me. So there's 5 Sundays in May, which makes this a 5-week month for me. I'm laying down the stickers for my calendar spread. So I chose the pink and green. I didn't order any of the labels for my bill dues, and luckily I didn't because I had some. And I used the pink and green, and I changed it around. Pink represents like the monthly expenses, and green represents the debt this time. And since I don't have a payment coming out, I am putting down 2 green stickers. But if I'm able to make a third payment, then I'll lay that down later. But I'm just trying to alternate between those two so that way I can save on equal wear on the stickers, so I can use them up about the same time instead of using up one color versus the other color. I did document all of my sinking funds, and I promised you guys that I was going to combine dental and medical, and I did that. So now that's one line, and I will go back in and make some notes down for what I owe to my dental and medical from last month, because I overspent medical, and then I also paid the taxes that I owed to the IRS out of the dental fund. And I think I've already told you guys that if any expense ever comes out and I don't have savings for it, I will use any of the sinking funds that I have available to me. I'm not just gonna let it sit there and short the debt payment for that particular month. Like, I would have to spend up all of the sinking funds that it will make me not use, start to use my debt payment for that. And in this instance, like the IRS, I don't play with them. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Now my debt tracker, y'all see I got all my loans documented. I'm so proud of myself when I wrote all 10 of these out. And then I go online because I was looking for my statement, because I like to print out my statement every month from FedLoan, just so I can check for any nuances. If I need to call them, I want to be proactive about it, because I spent so many years being reactive or not even doing anything at all. Because reactive does say that you did something. I was just lax. I didn't do anything. I was just like, they got their payment. Woo! But yeah, I didn't know what I was in for. But they did adjust the amount. So I know I'm showing $63,729.70. But I don't know if you guys remember, on March 20th, I posted a payment and I paid one of the loans off. It was $900 and something. They had kept the interest in that particular payment. I thought they left it there because that was the payoff amount I had agreed to, which included interest in it. But they went in and adjusted that dollar. I think it's $1.12. So my account was being adjusted while I was actually uploading my video yesterday. And so I was checking on things, and I mean, it had triggered like a statement to my account and all kinds of weirdness. But yeah, so that interest they took out of that payment and they split it amongst the other 10 loans. So my debt balance is going to go down like another dollar and something. But I wanted to let you guys know in this video, so that way when you see that, you won't be thinking, well, she didn't make no debt payments. That's where it came from. Now my paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2 pages, you guys know I always leave that blank so I can set that up in my paycheck to paycheck videos and decorate later. I'd rather have the open space and write in all my numbers and then decorate before I lay down stickers, and then I have a problem because I don't have enough space to write. So that's why I do it in that order, so it doesn't look pretty, but it's functional. And then in my weekly check-ins, I put my header off to the side because I need all of the spare lines I can get for the 5 weeks. And I write out all the labels or the categories for those 5 weeks just so I can make sure I have enough room in there to go along with whatever it is I'm going to be doing that week, and what I spent was remaining. And I think that's one of the sticker kits that's going to be different when I try out Caffeinated Kate. Hers is different, and it's going to take an adjustment from me. I think there's actually a budgeted and a spent column in her sticker kits, but I'm going to try it out for a week. Well, not a week, it's going to be a month, to see how I like it. I know I like her headers. I like her washi. I mean, all that stuff just like fit my planner last week. I didn't have a lot of restarts with her stickers. But using like the category labels and stuff, that's going to be one of the things that's going to be a little bit difficult for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to still continue to use the goals page for the month of June, because the Caffeinated Kate stickers have a budget column in them, and I want to use that kit as it's designed. It seems kind of redundant to me, but I'll figure it out. You guys just know, y'all let me know what I should do. What should I do with that page if I shouldn't put my goals on there? My weekly goals on there. And now y'all about to see me mess up my son's birthday and stuff. I'm so embarrassed. I mean, the one good thing is I know neither one of my kids watch my channel, or so they say. So can't nobody get mad at me, but how do you forget your kid's birthday? I think it's the flow of numbers. It's going to be 21 on the 20th. But ugh, I'm not admitting that one. If he ever says anything, I'm never admitting that one. Taking that one with me. But yeah, and so my monthly goals, I'm going to save $50 for my cash envelopes, 26 no spend days, and $2,657 to debt. I think the no spend days are going to be a little bit harder for me to get because my coworker in California, he said that they're returning to the office in mid-May. And you guys, once we return to office, that's when the shenanigans start. So I gave myself this 26 to see how I do. And I'm going to work my butt off to try to get that, even though I'm going to work. Because what I would like to do is to be able to leave that $40 in my wallet and use it strictly for team building events that I have to participate in at work. Get away from going to the cafeteria. And I know they're not doing the Caesar salad Thursdays no more, so there goes that excuse because they changed vendors in our cafeteria. And plus, with the way I'm feeling right now, I don't need to be, I really don't need to be eating out. If anything, I need to be running. That's what I need to be doing. I need to be running and run some of this weight off that I gained. But I'm not going to say it's quarantining that did that, because y'all know that would make me a big old liar. It's just whenever I get nervous, I eat or I just snack incessantly. I have a problem. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this kit. I like it, and it's from SaraMarieStickers. I am done with my spread for the month. I had to leave some room here for my no spend stickers and stuff. I changed my amount for my debt. I want to try to get to $2,657, and yeah, no change to my debt for the month of May. I normally go with like round numbers, 2,600 or 2,700, but I'm gonna go with 2,657. 26 no spend days, and I'm going to save $50 for my cash envelopes. Now, I probably will talk about this in the, when I do the voiceover, when I narrate. There's a word, gotta find my words. But I normally put my sinking funds and debt tracker here before the start of the month. I put them on right before June. And that's because June has more pages in it. So it has these 2 pages, the monthly spread, and then what I would use for my transaction log or spending log and my weekly check-in. And then paycheck 1, paycheck 2. And I had these 2 pages. So I'm going to move them back this way just because, back to the end, just because of that. And so that's why it's not on top of May this time. But yeah, this is a flip through of the end, and my son is turning 21 on the 20th. Almost got that wrong. I was going to put the 21st and he was turning 20. Got that all backwards. Woo! Thank God he don't watch my videos, right? And yeah, I'm leaving this simple because 5 weeks, typically more spending, and I need all the room I can get. I put the weekly check-in here, so that lets me put 5 weeks here in this 7x9 planner. That's what works for me. And just these 2 for my paychecks, because I only get paid twice a month. So I have paycheck number 1 and paycheck number 2. And I decorate them as I fill this in. And then my sinking funds and my transaction log. And you guys, on my sinking funds video, I did talk about getting rid of the dental and just call it medical. And I combined the 2 balances there. But I am aware that I still owe medical for the taxes that I paid, and that it was under before. So I do know that. And I am going to keep track of that. And here's all of my student loans over here. And so now I'm down to 10 of these jokers. Used to be 20. So I'm halfway halfway done with the number, but not halfway done with the amount. Halfway done with my total debt, I believe. But yeah. So, and that's it. Tell me what you think. This is Sarah Marie's kit. She only puts out one kit per month, and so I just use her kit for May, and in June I'm going to use Caffeinated Cake. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so. Like, comment below. Thank y'all, and y'all have a super fantastic day. Bye.